Welcome everyone. This is very exciting. This is our Ignite Your Wealth Masterclass. This is the third Masterclass we have, but this is actually the master of the Masterclasses, where we're gonna wrap up, our beautiful mission, so to say, to be here today. We have here today, I'm co-hosting with Ying, who's here on the screen as well. We're gonna hear a lot more about Ying and also Claudia Freedom, directly from Mexico, Tulum. So here we are, all over the world, spread all over, and we have some beautiful people online here too. So we are super grateful that we were able to make it here tonight. And also we have people with us on our Facebook group, Ignite Your Wealth. So you can see over there how it's going on our Facebook, because you can be here live here. Of course, you have more interaction here instead of the Facebook group. And also we have some exciting news for you guys later on today, some giveaways later in our session. But welcome on this beautiful Sunday, and this also a little special day. I'm already feeling the full moon coming into place. It's been a day of cleansing. I've been basically cleansing myself, like fasting with a lot of water, and I've been cleaning. So I'm really feeling like this is a time where, I'm cleansing like old layers. I'm getting ready. So this was the perfect timing for our Ignite Your Wealth workshop today. So it's really like getting into this kind of new era. It's new tune. I'm feeling like old layers are peeling off. So I'm feeling this is like a conscious or like collective feeling. And also, of course, with the full moon, it's always about cleansing and letting go of all things that you don't belong to. So if you're feeling more energetic or you're feeling more tired, it's very different from people to people. Personally, I feel super excited, and I'm super excited to be with you today. And as a tradition we have for our master classes, we are working with this beautiful cards, sacred geometry cards, sacred relationships. But this is really the essence, like as we talked a little bit before, but I love to mention it again. I think the flower of life is a very beautiful picture of how we co-create. Like we are all those small dots here. We are connecting with each other, making that wholeness, making that one. And I think this is also very much the essence of our masterclass today, that we are in community, we are working together, everyone is a part of this structure, like being that little drop of the ocean connecting to a wave. So I think this card set, I love to use it also. This is a little card for the full moon coming up. So I'm just tuning in. I'm gonna put my cards over here. I'm just tuning in for the message and kind of to set the tone for this super exciting masterclass we have and what we're going to share with you today. So so everyone, you can just tune in, take a deep breath, and just relax and let the day behind you and fill in that new energy that we're going to share with you, of abundance and energy, and just sharing all our wisdom with you guys today. So let's see. Oh, that's very beautiful. We got this one, which we actually also draw in another masterclass, which is the kindness, which I really love. And see these beautiful, like oceanic colors here. We have the blue and the green. The energy of kindness reminds us to be considerate and wise in our interactions with others and ourselves, and to find the root of our love through our connection to source. So this is a really beautiful card that's again reminding us to live in gratefulness, to live in love, to live in kindness with each other, which I think definitely it's all about. So with that said, going into this blue oceanic energy, I am gonna give the word to Ying. So what we like to do is like introduce ourselves and share our story, why we're here with you tonight. And Ying, I would love for you to come in to tell us a little bit about yourself, and actually why we are co-hosting this amazing masterclass with you here tonight.
Yes, thank you, and welcome the people who are in here, Sebastian and Sam. Yes, I have been so excited, and I didn't want to work up myself too much, but I'm here. Me and Sofie have been doing this whole month, and it have been a very nice journey for us to learn about this business, about how we doing things, and about how we want to spread the words and give people the chance to create and co-create their own freedom. And with that, we want to help people with their health and to create the wealth that they deserve, and really tapping into your own essence of being, so you can really start living the life of your dreams. You all see here, all of us here is very conscious people, and we wouldn't want to do a business with something that would be shady, and we do money so we can help and learn and invest in good quality things in life that can create a generation wealth. So we have Claudia with us tonight, and she's going to talk about more into the business side. And me and Sofie have been here and doing our first Ignite Our Light, and really tapping into a true essence. What is your own light, and how can you find your own way to really start your own journey of finding your own way of living, and not be programmed from the society how to think, how to behave, how to be, and really tapping into your own essence and what you really passionate about. And the last time we was talking about our health, and maybe Sofie, you want to recap a little bit what we talk about, a little bit about the water and the health benefits. We don't hear you. You need to unmute yourself.
Yes, I'm back here. So yeah, of course I want to do that. I mean, Claudia is also gonna go much more into it later. But for me, I was introduced to this business actually through water. Like you see the Kangen water here in background. Like I was introduced by Claudia, and I have been drinking now this water for some years, and it's so amazing. Like, you know, when we think about water, we just think normal water is everywhere, water is normal, but not all water is the same. So having this water, which is both like cleansing the water and also restructuring it into living water, like ionizing it and making more alkaline with hydrogen and antioxidants. I've been carrying this water with me ever since. You know, I do a lot of retreats, yoga retreat, wellness retreat. I work with plant-based food. And what I found out, which of course, is so essential, is like the water is key. The water is everything. I mean, we are water. We are everyone. We are all water. We are all one. And everything, the water is the carrier of wisdom. The water is carrier of old wisdom. I mean, we just think about water as something that we just drink every day, and maybe, you know, other parts of the world, you don't think about it like that because you don't have water. But at least here in the Nordic countries, we take it as granted, right? But water is like so interesting and so intelligent, because it's carrying the old codes, it's carrying the wisdom. You can put your own kind of a healing into it. And just this water we have and we're working with is just like a power of healing and force in itself. And I've really been feeling the difference. I think 10 years ago, 15 years ago now, I had started my journey into plant-based food and health, working with the raw food, working with a lot of super nutrition and abundant food, but really taking this very clean water, this activating water, the living water has definitely taken me a level up. And I think like I look the same as I did 10 years ago. You know, there's always so many ways to talk about this, but I just think that the consciousness, or like my mind, is like, just since I was 40, I think I was just oh, we have one more guy coming in here. Oops, where is he? He disappeared. Okay. Sorry guys, I just need to admit Stellan. Here you go. So I think like working with this water and just feeling the benefits has really like, it's like a big health hack also for me, like to my key. I still work with foods, I still do my energetic work, I do my mindset work, because without that you cannot, it's holistic, right? So it's kind of a wholeness, but the water has really, really, really made a big change. And on top of that, what I love about this masterclass that Claudia is going to reveal for us, it's like the conscious way of working in co-creation. It's with this business method. So it's not only about you. I mean, I'm happy, I'm healthy. You know, I love to inspire people and I love to inspire it. But when we go together and co-create and really lift up, you know, the community and ourselves, this is where we're gonna see a big change. So I'm very excited that Claudia is gonna share about this beautiful opportunity that we are in and co-creating, but also for you guys being here today. And I'm so excited to see everyone. So for the people who just came in, stay in tune. We're making a little introduction of ourselves. Ying is here, Claudia is here, if you don't know them already. I'm gonna come online and introduce more and talk about the water I'm just talking about and our beautiful business model. But Ying and I also had 2 previous masterclass, and I love to wrap up, Ying, what we had about the money mindset.
Yes. So welcome, Stellan, and the people that are coming in now. You can unmute yourself. If you can be on picture, that would be super perfect. So we can share our energy together and we co-creating this vibe. And I will talk a little bit about my journey about money mindset, how it have been affecting me and my life. And I think the more people are conscious what they're doing, they also know that the mind is very magnetic, and you actually drawn a lot of things into your reality by just thinking about what you really want in your life. And I think I have been like manifesting whole my life and really don't thinking about what is holding me back. I moved to France when I was 23 and had like no clue what I was doing. I didn't even have money with me, but I took the risk and actually just jump into that reality that I want to experience. I have been working as a chef for a long time, and I actually have always following my heart and following the things that have been passion in my life, and never hold back, because I don't want to I still working on my limited beliefs and all the program that I have been doing that coming to us when we actually growing up. Because even if we're working with our energy and all of that, sometimes the energy is stuck somewhere. And I know that all of us in here know about the chakras and all the spiritual world, that we are, if we don't taking care of ourselves and our mind, that actually can affect also our body, because our body is more like a subconscious mind that going in more in the nerve system and maybe block us of certain things in our body, and we remember things that have been holding ourselves back. And that is the biggest thing when we're working with money mindset, that what is it that holding ourselves back actually prevent us to receiving the love, the money, the things that we are attracting into our life. And when I actually being more conscious of what I want to manifest in, it's actually surprising me that you're always getting better than you're actually expecting it when you letting it go. and just accepting what is coming to you is exactly what you need. Back in the days, I think it was 2021, I actually wanted to buy a car, and I had a budget to buy a car, but then I was like low thinking and limit myself, like, okay, I'm gonna buy like a used car, like a Volvo or something like very easy that people like, you know, for 50,000 or something. But due to the short version of that, I actually manifesting a Range Rover that come into my space that I was not even thought that I was manifesting. But when you manifest something, life will actually giving you more than you expected, and because they will test you if you actually gonna take the chance on it or not. And when I expanded my conscious about wealth, it's like, why not me? Why not me? That I can be the one who actually driving a Range Rover instead of a Volvo. Why don't expanding your thoughts and have a bigger dream for yourself? Because you actually can get whatever you want in life if you actually want to manifest the things that you really want, instead for playing small in your mindset that you are afraid of success or afraid of making 100K a month, because that is possible, but you need to do the work and really tapping into the people who have that mindset and not limited themselves to actually going over the limits and dreaming bigger than you actually deliver in your own conscious mind. Because when you're actually dreaming bigger, then you actually will hit at least 90% of what you really want to take in. And I actually what do you want to say, that I actually end up buying that Range Rover that I manifested in my life. And because of, for me to take that action, because I mean, who am I? I mean, who am I driving a Range Rover? But that gave me so much confidence that I actually bringing in more after that, because of that situation that I took, and really took the bravery and boldness to take that action into my reality. I actually manifested after that a job for a professional tennis player, that I had it to have that car to drive to France, because it was still in the COVID time and I didn't want to fly and deal with all the vaccine pass and everything. So everything have a reason for you to take action on your dreams. So when you limited yourself about your money mindset, or your story is owning your mind, how you can attract in more money. And I have been working with clients for over 2 years of how they cannot understand why they cannot make more money. And often is actually because they don't know how to receiving it, because we are scared of receiving the things that we really want, because we don't know how to act on it, because we don't know how it feels yet. So we are afraid of actually bringing that energy in. Because if you want to be a successful business owner, then you know that you need to be selling something. And here we are doing it with the high ticket affiliating. So we are conscious about how we do our business, so it actually can affect the people around us. And we don't do it for the money, we do it because we know we need the money to actually build something bigger than things that we're actually creating here and now. Because I think that's also the limited belief that people have with money, that we think money is evil and we have talking about of capitalism and all of that. But money is also if you see money as love, when you buy something from someone that actually are passionate what they are doing, and they want to create something good for the environment, or building a shelter, or saving the forest, whatever it is, we know that we need to have that money, and showing that love into receiving the things that we want is actually also the mindset that we need to shift into. Because money, if you treat money as an experience of love, you elevate your perceptions to recognize the presence of love moving through you. So you actually using the money mindset as a love things, that you compare that to love, instead for just thinking that that is all evil. Because money need to go to hands on the people who are light workers, who are light warriors, who want to change things in this world. So right now I just want to present you to Claudia to talk a little bit more about how this business can change somebody else's life. And I mean, it has been changing my life for the better, and I'm really excited to see what this can take us. So are you ready, Claudia?
I am ready. Thank you. So nice to hear your story. I feel that there's just so much power in your words, and I really feel how much you are giving to the world with just who you are. It's such an honor to walk by your side, and same with you, Sofie. Super grateful to be here with you, superstars. I started this business a little bit more than 3 years ago. I was introduced to it a little bit more than 4 years ago. But unfortunately, at that time, I fell for a kind of like get rich scheme or scam. I saw that Trailblaze, who's in here, was writing a little comment here that I felt was really, really interesting. Like, what made you start to believe, since so many people go straight to it's a scam? And just as you were saying, Ying, most of us, we are so afraid of receiving that we will do anything to like discard things that are good. We call things that are really good like, oh, it's too good to be true. It's not that it's too good to be true, it's just too good for what you believe that you are worthy. So when we open up our minds to what we are worthy to receive, and also what we believe that we can create with what we are receiving, because those go hand in hand. When we see that I am a good person, I have good intentions, then it's so much easier for us to receive, because we know that we have a mission, we know that we have a purpose that we want to live in. And yeah, most people, they will just close it up without really looking into it. But I had to look into this business model deeply, because I did fall for a get rich kind of scheme or scam before this. So I was super dedicated into really looking into every little seam to see that it was just bulletproof. Because when I saw this, the first thing that I really reacted to is that this business model is just so beautiful, so fair, and also very powerful. I started maybe a couple of years before that to look into alternative ways of making an income, because I used to struggle a lot with myself, with my energy levels, with a lot of fatigue, and I was not able to have like a normal job. So I was looking for something that I could sustain myself with, where I could actually decide my own time when I work and who I work with, preferably, because I'm a very sensitive being. That's why I'm surrounded by so many amazing people, because that's what I'm choosing. I'm choosing to align myself with people who share similar values with me. And when I saw this business model, I realized that I could grow an exponential income by helping other people succeed. How cool is that? We can actually create a more powerful way of living for ourselves by being a positive impact in other people's lives. And what I know for a fact why this business model works so well is because it is connected to something that is so vital to all of us. It's water, but it's not any kind of water. It's the highest grade, medical grade water. Actually, it's a way to use technology to recreate water as it was intended by nature to be, to really create living spring water in the safety of our own homes. Because unfortunately, the environment is declining and so are our spring waters. So with this device, we can actually bring the water back to its origin, and we bring our own health and well-being back to our optimal state with that. Because when we give ourselves the right fuel, our body will start to self-regulate and heal. So this is what happened to me. So I will share some slides, or should I take that later, Sophie? Or
Just go.
okay, so will you give me permission to share, Sophie?
You are the host already.
Okay, thank you. Let's see. So I'll share this screen. So since I started to, can you see my screen now?
Yes, we can see it.
Wonderful. So I'm actually gonna take it in another order. I'm gonna do like this. No, I'm not, sorry. I'm gonna do like this. Since I healed so much myself, I actually was struggling with bipolar disorder before drinking this water. And I had done every single thing that I could think of to help alleviate my suffering. I've been eating good food, exercising, cutting all like toxins out of my life and stuff like that. I've been working a lot with healing, shamanic healing, also went to like therapy and all kinds of stuff. But it was actually first when I got the water in place, then my depressions actually went away. It's not only that they just were easier to handle, they actually went away. Okay. So I wanted to dive deep into this to understand why this works so much better. So these are medical devices from Japan. They are registered with ISO 13485, which are super hard to get, especially for a water ionizer. A water ionizer is usually not seen as a medical device, but these are. This is also why we can take them when we're flying on the plane. We can even take the water with us on the airplane because it's considered medicine, right? Which is amazing. There are so many doctors who recommend this specific water. It's called electrolyzed reduced water if you want to look up the clinical term for it. And I would suggest that you search for like PubMed or Google Scholar if you want to have more like clinical studies. But we have several doctors who have been diving deep into this and using this with their patients because they see that so many of their patients get amazing results. For example, we have Dr. Hiromi Shinya. He invented colonoscopy. This is where we look into our intestines to see the how the environment is inside of us, right? And we see that most people who suffer from chronic illnesses have like really bad intestines. So with this water, with a Kangen water detox, 8 to 9% out of 10, they get so much better after a 3-month detox that they don't even have to move forward and skip and also like skip surgery. So this is why Dr. Hiromi Shinya, he won't actually treat any patient before putting them on a detox with this specific water. We also have Dr. Corinne Allen. She is a specialist when it comes to brain health and brain injuries. And for example, children with ADHD, schizophrenia, and other brain challenges, right? She has made a video called Your Brain on Water. You can look it up on YouTube. It's so amazing. I've been watching it several times, and she's talking not only about how this water actually affects our brains, but how it affects our complete bodies. And I'm a living testament that this water can actually make a huge difference in how our brain works, how our signals works in our central nervous system and everything. We also have Dr. Michael Donaldson, who's a chiropractor who focuses on functional medicine and neurology. He and his wife had a daughter that was actually born with her organs on the outside. They tried every single thing to try help their daughter to survive, basically. And they tried 8 or 9 different water ionizers before trying this one. Because what he saw was that his daughter was able to be strong and function for the first time in her life when he gave her this kind of water, which made him very curious to why does this machine work so much better than the more cheaper products out there. So you can also look that up on YouTube if you want. I highly recommend looking at Sky Water with Dr. Michael Donaldson. You can also see if you test the blood, and if you look in microscope, for example, and you make a little, like you take a blood drop from your finger, and after 1 glass of Kangen water, you can see how the water flows completely differently, and the blood flow has increased significantly. This is also why our bodies can actually send the nutrients around into our bodies so much better when we drink the right kind of water. Not only will we get more hydrated, we will also get more nutrients even out from the food to start with and out into all of our cells in our bodies. And Dr. Peggy Parker, for example, she saw that months of testing and research has led her to the discovery that drinking Kangen water is the most effective tool that she has found to quickly and easily reduce cellular oxidation and achieve a more alkaline pH in the body, or a more balanced pH, actually, because this is not an alkaline water. This is an alkalized water. So the pH of this water is actually due to its charge. So if we look here, like, what is Kangen water really? What is it? So the clinical term is, once again, electrolyzed reduced water, or short ERW. That means back to origin. it exists in only a few springs in the world. And despite access to springs and wells, people want and get this water. So the Japanese scientists and doctors started to analyze these waters about like 60 years ago and created this technology that mimics these natural conditions on Earth. So it's, of course, it's purified. That's the first step. But on top of that, it's so much more. It's structured, which helps the body to create H3O2 in the body, which has a very, very crystalline structure in the body. This is essential for our cells to function and protect themselves from free radicals and radiation and toxins. So the water goes through an electrolysis process. This heightens the ORP value. It's a negative ORP value. And that means that it has a high oxidation reduction potential. So due to this electrically charged water, it's easier for our cells to send signals to one another and for our brain to function and our heart to beat as it should. And the water is also hydrogen rich, and it has alkalizing properties. And what I really love about these machines is that it's actually also separating the acidic or oxidizing water, which has a discharge. It means that it's lacking of electrons. And it actually separates this water from the antioxidant and charged water, which we drink. And as I said before, you can look at clinical studies if you look for electrolyzed reduced water on PubMed, for example. This is also great for the environment. Not only do we minimize the use of plastic bottles and chemicals in our homes, because we can actually use this water. There are 5 different types of water that we can get out of this machine. Many of these that we can use to eliminate the use of like cleaning products in our homes, or even things like shampoo and things that we use for our bodies. We can actually eliminate a lot of that and create a better environment for our internal body, because our skin will actually take in a lot of the products that we put on our skin that we most of the times don't need. So let's treat ourselves with the best kind of water, both the one that we drink, but also the one that we shower in. On top of the plastics and chemicals, we know that we have over 100,000 chemicals in the water around us, the rainwater, the air, the food and soil all around us. And the trick with this is that many chemicals, they bind together, creating like complex structures, which is super hard for our bodies and even the planet to break down. So through the electrolysis process, these chemical binds can be broken, which is great, because then we have compounds that are easier for the planet to break down. So Enagic, which is the company that creates Kangen water, has won an award for solving this. And next slide. I want to show you a little bit more about the company Enagic. This company has been with us. No, it says 47 years here, but it's actually 49. They're celebrating their 50th anniversary next year. And they have global offices all over the world in 23 countries. It's amazing. So no matter where you are in the world, you can buy your own machine. It will get shipped to you from the closest office, and you will be able to work with this company from your closest office. They have 40 locations all over the world. They are also tested and certified, and has like really high water quality, the golden seal. They are also awarded with the Direct Selling Association as a Direct Selling Association member, both in the United States and Europe and all over the world, which means that this compensation plan, this business model, is very fair. So I'm going to go through that a little bit more. So just to give you a little bit more on my story, like as I told you before, when I saw this, I saw a great business model, but this business wouldn't work if it didn't work. The water and the product works for us as living human beings to live a healthier and better life. So I went from mentally ill to mentally stable, from not being able to work more than 2-3 days in a row to be able to live all my days in a high energy state, from working for money to working with my calling and with my purpose. I've even been able to co-create an environmentalist movement and move abroad and living my best life in Mexico. From feeling lost to feeling found by like-minded people in this amazing community. From being very insecure into growing into becoming a strong, resilient, and confident woman through the support from others and this business model. And from having a very limited understanding in how business even work into now helping others create a thriving business for themselves. And this allowed me to step into more of my full power, my full potential. And I'm now like a network activator and empowerment coach. So I help you activate your networking skills from 0 or little to high. I help you work with your emotions, helping you to overcome fear or feelings of unworthiness. And I help you align with your calling and expanding your mindset. And diving into this business, when I saw this blew my mind, and I really want to show you. So this offers time and location freedom. So we don't have to have a lot of these products at home. We don't have to send them anywhere, because Enagic will ship these amazing products anywhere in the world. This also opens up for a leveraged income. For you who don't know what a leveraged income means, it means that over time, we can get more and more income. So the more time we put in, we will actually create a curve that goes upwards and upwards by helping others. So this is not something that we do only for ourselves. This is really teamwork makes the dream work. But I will show you how this is not like an MLM or a pyramid scheme, because this is not about like being at the top and earning from everyone around you. This is actually helping people to become independent distributors. And when they do, they actually earn all of the income themselves. So after a while, the person who got us into the business will not earn from us anymore. But I will show you how this works. So we have the 8-point commission system. So for every unit sold, oh, I see now that this slide is, this is incorrect. I'm really sorry for this. We actually earn more than this. They heightened the compensation plan for us. I'm so sorry, but I will show you. So for when you start, this feels a little bit weird, but yeah. So when you start, you get 1 commission, and there are 8 commissions total that is given out to the sales force. So when you start and you sell 1 machine, you will start earning 1 of these points, which is actually 285 and not 250. And when you rank up to 2A, after just 3 sales, you will earn double the commission. So you see here now that you rank up very fast. And then after 11 sales, you get 3 of these. And then the rest will be dealt to the rest of the sales force. But as you see, as you climb up here and you hit the rank of 6A, for example, this is when you have 100 and more units sold in your team. This means that you don't have to do all of these sales yourself. This is a team effort. So that means that when you help others in your team understand the power of this model, that will actually count towards you ranking up as well. So moving forward, to see how these 8 points are dealt, you can actually earn all of these 8 points yourself. So by putting up a strategy, for example, you will earn all of these 8 points after a while. You can actually earn all 8 points after 42 sales if you use the right strategy for yourself. So let's say that you sell a machine to Sally. Or you know what? How about I just let Ying or Sofie talk a little bit, because I really want to show you this with the right numbers. It doesn't feel right to me to continue with the wrong numbers. Can someone of you just take over for 5 minutes or something?
I can do that, yes. So what we are seeing here is, I was thinking about when you're talking about how it had happened affecting us in our life. It's like when I started my journey, it was actually that I wanted to changing my life and going from the poor mindset of coming from a poor country and always growing up by hustling my way up and want to go somewhere. And I mean, I have been working and I have been having management position and all of that, but you need to trade your time for money. And I was not willing to do that for the rest of my life, because I actually know that I am here to do more and have better stepping into my full potential of living my best life here and now. And I couldn't do that because I was trading so much time for money that I was like working 200 hours per month. And I mean, I'm making good money, but you're losing your soul to somebody else, and you don't like, you know, you're losing your own light, and you're losing the meaning of what is my life purpose. That's what my journey shifted for me, that I need to shift my whole identity of how I view money, how I think about myself. Because when you're actually seeing your own values for yourself, and then you can also asking for a raise, or actually don't have to take the job that you don't want to take. Because when you have a better value about your time, then you actually want to give the value to other people with what you're doing. So you know that your energy is so important for just not for you, for the people around you, that you can actually step into a room and heal a whole room by just being you, But by being you is also that you need to take care of yourself and be careful where you put your own energy. And for me, when I start to drink this water, it happens shifting so many things inside of me, that releasing a lot of blockages that I needed to see how I view things. And by working with money mindset and want to help especially women to tap into their more awareness and worthiness of receiving, and not being so much in our masculine energy that we need to hustle, we need to take care of the kids and all of that, but still being receiving mode. And how do we do that? We need to shift our identity and our mindset of how we view things and how we want to attract in the partner that actually make us feel safe being ourselves, so we can relax and actually having that more abundance life to create a better function for our family, instead of being in toxic relationship and maybe creating children and don't know what we needed to heal first, so we actually giving that generation a bad a bad upgrade with a lot of anxiety and loss of navigation, because maybe our parents always fighting about money or always stress about money and saying that money don't grow on trees and all the stuff of that. Because when you actually stop thinking of money as an evil thing, you can actually vibrating your energy higher and try to be humble for the things that you actually creating, because it's just a result of how you viewing yourself, the things that you have in your lives, the things that you are want to achieve. I mean, for me, just by thinking of this business, it providing me more structure of what I wanted to do in my life. And I have always wanted to travel around the world and wanted to figure out how can I earn when I actually just being joyful and being myself as full as potential. And I just jumped into thinking that this will be the best potential for me to create the generation wealth that I want to create for myself and my family and the people around me, to going away from the matrix of other people making money out of you, is that you take your power back to yourself and recognize that you are so important in this life and you can make that change for the world. With this community is like, I wouldn't change it for a thing, because I know how powerful it is, and we need to have being more enlightenment tribe that actually make us grow all the time in our mindset. If you need to do some somatic work, if you feel that you're stuck in your kundalini or in your emotions, and that's why I think we are doing this together with me, Sofie and Claudia, and all of us who is in this team working, because business is, you can say business can be hard, when I think that's why it have been a scarcity for me to start my own business, because I didn't know where to start and I didn't have the money to do it at first, because I limited myself that I want maybe someday buying my own restaurant. But I also know the numbers that you require a lot of money to even open a restaurant, to hire some people, and then you just like have a lot of problem more than you actually earn. So I wanted to figure out how can I have passive income for the rest of my life. Because funny thing is, now when I was working yesterday and I see a woman like in her 70s still working as a waitress because the pension doesn't cover the things that we wanted to do. So he said, how can I go out from the matrix and actually creating this opportunity for myself? And like Claudia is going through this business, it's like, if you just can work for 3, 5, 8 years to actually break your free from the matrix and never look back on how you make your money and help so much people to heal, to be in a whole health, because you need to have your mental mind, your physical mind, and your finance in order to elevate your spirit. So are you ready, Claudia?
I'm ready. I fixed it. Okay, thank you. So here we go. Oh, but why didn't it go for this one? Please. Yeah. Okay. So here you see, for every point, you earn 285. And all these 8 points equals 2,280 euros that will be dealt to the sales force. So the one who makes the sale will earn the first, and then if there's anything left, that will actually move up to your sponsor. And as I told you before, there are ways to put up a structure and a system so that you will be able to earn all 8 points. But first, you start earning 1 or 2 points depending on what strategy you choose. So first you earn 285 on your first 2 sales. So you only need to make 2 sales to actually level up to rank 2. And I went through this before as you were looking, but now you see the right amount of commission that is earned for every rank. And you see that you only need 21 sales to rank up to 4A. And here is where it gets interesting. It is possible to make your own purchase here. Maybe you want to have a shower unit or a Yukon. I will show you them a little bit later. These are great ways to actually boost your business as well, so that you rank up your next distributor ID to 4A as well. And this is how you earn all 8 points. But you can also just continue moving forward with one single unit, and you start earning 5 points after you hit 5A, after 50 units sold. And as I said, it's a team effort. When I was looking at this the first time, I was like thinking, oh, I need to make 100 sales to be able to rank up to 6A, which is the highest rank that you can go to. It's a really good thing to actually think of it like that, because that makes you take self-responsibility. You're not reliant on anyone else. But what are the chances that you have 100 people in your team who does not want to share this with other people? That chance is very, very small. When I heard my upline talk about how she ranked up to 6A in less than a year with only 16 direct sales, my mind was blown. I was like, what do you mean 16 sales? Yeah, she made 16 sales, helping others to become successful, and by that ranked up to 6A. So when she and her team had 100 sales together, she could sell one machine in her 6A lane and rank up to 6A, and from there earn 1,710 euros. which is, if you're in Sweden, it's around 20,000 crowns, something like that, which is a great extra income if you have this on the side of your normal job. But at this level, you will probably want to quit your other job, because as you see here, it's a lot easier to earn a lot more money by just quitting your job and continuing to provide this medical grade water to the people around you. And that is what she did as well. So she quit her job 1 year in. She was working as a teacher. 1 year in, she just realized, if I'm going to continue being a teacher, I'm going to lose a lot of money. So she decided to do this full time. And this is what I've been doing full time as well for over 2 years now. Yeah. So I moved to Mexico like 1.5 years ago, and this has been my only income since. And I was able to financially support myself fully when I was 4A. And this is by supporting other people in my life as well. So whenever, let's say you are 4A here and you make a sale, you earn 1,140 euro for that. The beautiful thing here is that you earn 1,140 euro as well when that person goes out and sells a machine as well. Same thing happens in 6A. And whenever you hit 6A, you will never, ever lose your rank. So you will only open up 6A levels. So from there, you will always earn 1,710 euros. Or if you use a strategy, you earn all of the 8 points, 2,280. But when you open up here in 6A, whenever that person in your 6A makes a sale, you will also earn 1,710 euros for what that person sells, as long as there are 6 points left. That will not be for long, though, and I will show you why. So if we look here, for example, you have Sally. Let's say you make a sale to Sally, and she goes out and she makes a lot of sales, and she ranks up to 3A when she has 11 in her team. She makes that sale to Joe, and as you see, she will earn 3 of these points here. And as Joe ranks up as well, and he makes a sale to Al when he is 4A, for example, you will see that Joe now earns 4 of these points. And Sally still earns 4. Why is that? It's because Joe is in Sally's 3A lane, and she will always earn 3 points as long as there are 3 left for her. So you see that here, Joe actually earns more than Sally, which is very important to notice, that everyone actually has the same potential as earning as anyone else. It's not the one in the top earning all of the points. And when Al ranks up to 3A after a few sales, and he goes out and sells a machine to Jen, he will earn 3 points. Joe will still earn 4 because there are 4 points left. But as you see, Sally will only earn 1 of these points. And then when Jen sells her first machine to Anne and earn that point, you see that Al still earns 3 of the points, Joe earns 4, but Sally now doesn't earn anything from this sale. And this is because all of these 8 points are dealt. And this is also a good representation to why this is not a pyramid structure, and why I believe that this is something that is very beautiful and fair. And just knowing that this is in the direct selling industry, which means that we actually build to a point where we earn all of the commissions ourselves, For me, that is the most beautiful and fair model that I've ever seen in my years of looking into different ways of earning an income. And this is why I talk so highly about this business model. And this is also why they are members of the Direct Selling Association. And they also have a patented compensation plan. So let's make a little example. Let's say that you start with buying your own machine. So you sell a machine to Kate. For that, you earn 285. And the same thing happens when you sell a machine to Vladimir. You earn 285. But now you have made your own first two sales. So this means that you can rank up to 2A. But first, you see that Vladimir, he decides to take this business and run with it. So he actually goes out and sells 5 machines. So for that, he earns 285, 285, and then 570 2 times. And for this, you also earn 285 per machine that's sold by Vladimir because he is in your 1A lane. So this is for all of your indirect sales. And you can see here how much you have in total on your direct sales up to the right, and in your indirect total down in the left corner. So now you rank up on your next direct sale. You have to do a direct sale to rank up, and you make a sale to Fatima. For that, you get 570 euro. And when Fatima goes out and makes 7 sales, you see that the same thing happens for her. She earns 285 for her first 2 sales, and then 570 for the next 5 units that she sells. So this is only counting for single units. It's also possible to sell packages, but that's for another conversation. So how much will you earn from this? And you can also see here that you now actually have 15 group sales. This means that you can already rank up to 3A because this is a team effort, right? So you see, since Fatima is in your 2A lane, you will actually earn 570 for every machine that she sells. And you rank up on your next direct sale. So when you sell a machine to Alice, you earn 855 euros for that. And for every unit that she sells or that you sell that's in your 3A lane, you will earn 855 euros for that. It doesn't matter if this is your direct sale or indirect sale. The same applies, and they will all count towards your rank. And you see now that after this, you have 36 group sales. You've been qualified to rank up a long time ago. But when you do your next direct sale, you rank up to 4A when you sell a unit to Ali, and you get 1,140 euros for that. And for everything that he sells as well, as long as there are 4 points left. So you see here, when he or you sell 5 units together here, you get 1,140 for that. This is up until you have 50 group sales, then you qualify to rank up to 5A, where you earn 1,425 euros for that. And then when you, Kate, Vladimir, Fatima, Alice, Ali, and all of the people that they have gathered as well for this beautiful water, When you have 100 group sales, you qualify to rank up to 6A, and now you earn 1,710 euros per sale. And just see here, what happens if you just sell 5 units this month and you're in 6A. Let's say that you sell these 5 units yourself. You actually earn 8,550 euros for your own work. And this is not calculating in what happens in the rest of your team. So a big chance is that you will actually earn the double or 3 times amount of this when you're in your 6A and you have a working team. Because when we help others succeed, we also succeed. There are also leadership bonuses, which is so amazing. So as you know, after a while, we get cut off from the compensation, right? Because we want people to be active distributors and help other people to succeed. We want people to become independent and earn all of these points themselves, because we are actually compensated by the company when we help other people succeed. So when we, first and foremost, when we rank up to 6A ourselves, we get a 2,100 euro bonus, which is pretty nice, I would say. I had this bonus not too long ago, which was a very nice extra income on top of my 8-point commission. The next rank is actually when you have helped 2 people in your team or 2 of your own accounts rank up to 6A. Then you reach a level called 6A2. Then you earn 4,200 euros in bonus. It's a one-time bonus. So when those accounts also have 2As in their downlines, you see when they become 6A2, you rank up to 6A2-2. I don't know the exact number of this bonus. I think it's around 10,000 or something euros bonus. But the most amazing thing happens here. This is what I am aiming at, and what most people in this business who really takes it serious are aiming at, because here we earn legacy income. When we help when we help several people rank up to 6A in our team, in our downline. Actually, if you look at 6A2, when we help 4 more people in that lane to rank up to 6A2 as well, we actually hit 6A2-3. This is where we, first and foremost, we get a one-time bonus with valued at what does it say? 17,500 euros. But the most amazing thing is that we actually get a monthly bonus. It's 3,500 euros every month for the rest of our life. So as long as we are active with this company, we will get paid for life. And not only that, we can actually inherit this to our children or our spouse or sister or brother, which is amazing. So imagine being able to work for a few years, let's say 5 years, 10 years, and you hit this rank. You will start earning a monthly income for life, and you will be able to inherit it to the next generation. And then when you continue, because at this point, at this point, your network is gonna grow with or without you. You have now created more successful leaders. It's just a matter of time when these ranks will just keep ranking up, because now it's like a snowball effect. It will just continue rolling and growing. And when you hit 682-4, you will have 7,000 monthly bonus for life and a one-time bonus of 35,000 euros. And this keeps on ranking up. And it goes higher than this, but 682-5, you see that you have a lifetime monthly bonus of 10,500 euros and a one-time bonus of 70,000 euros. And I think these ranks go up to like 682-8 or 9. I'm not exactly sure, but this really allows for an uncapped income stream, no roof. And this is just because you didn't quit on other people. You were there supporting other people towards success. And there are different ways to start. You can either start with buying one machine, and you saw the example here on how your income can look like. But you can also start with 2, 3, or 4 units. And you can, for example, add on the Yukon, which is an additional income stream on top of the regular 8-point commission plan. This allows you to climb faster in rank because they actually will add 3 units to your towards your rank for every year that you have this coming in, like a subscription. And it's a great supplement for your body in combination with the water. So to know more of this, I would suggest that you talk to us about it. It's a great way to up-level your business and your life. But the more powerful one and more popular one or ones are the trifecta or the quad. So by buying the trifecta, where you also add the shower unit, because you also want to take care of your skin, right? The skin is our biggest organ, and we absorb a lot of water when we take a shower or a bath. When you buy 3 units, you buy 2 of these units from yourself, and you actually fill up your first 1A lane. So you open up for starting to work from your 2A lane on your first direct sale. So you actually start earning double commission straight away. So you kind of like jump past the 1A lane. Hello, welcome. Can you please mute yourself, the new one who came in here? Thank you. And for the quad, you actually start earning 3 points. This is when you buy an extra K8 unit, which is great for having in an extra room or in your other house, or if you want to have it as a lending machine or rent it out to people who want to try the water before investing themselves. And as you see here, you actually start earning 3 points of commission directly. It's because you put the Yukon in your 2A lane and start working from that one. With this strategy, you can earn back your initial investment in only 4 quad sales. It's amazing. Imagine buying and having this full set for your health and for your wealth, and you earn it all back in just 4 sales. So I'm not gonna go into this right now. Let's see, I'm gonna stop the share, and I'm actually gonna show you how we work with automation. Because, yeah, we, of course, after this, you understand that the income potential is very beautiful, and the health benefits are it's a no-brainer. When you take 1 + 1, this is like one of the best things that you can do for yourself, for your health and for your wealth and for your overall freedom. But how does it really work, and how do we make it run for us? Because many of us, like me, we don't know how to do sales or how to market ourselves, or maybe we're even uncomfortable with sales or talking about products and stuff like that. Maybe you're just like me and want to live your best life and kind of like be empowering and talk about love and compassion and peace, and actually have people who share the same values with you come to you. So with automation, this is what we can do. So I will actually show you a little bit about the platform that we work with. This is like an addition that you can choose to join with, but you don't have to. You can do this in many different ways, but I'm going to show you the platform. So let's see. I think if I do the screen here. Here you see how we automate sales and systems, right? So this is a way for us to actually make sales 24/7 with a system that does the heavy lifting for you. So to truly automate a business, you need to have systems, processes, funnels, emails, marketing, and a sales team in place to support the back end of your business. And building this up ourselves can take a lot of time, but we have this all set up for us. It's like a plug-and-play system that I myself use and many of us use. So without automation in an inline income, you have no time leverage, which you can also call freedom, because then you have to put all of your extra time into building this. So systems that work for you in the background are vital for a freedom business. So automation actually takes customers through a sales qualification process, and a sales team run calls on your behalf. So you can actually go out and live your best life and get paid while doing so. So how do you actually make sales then? So you can actually work on your own personal branding and leverage social media with automation. So instead of talking a lot about products, you can talk about the product. You can definitely do that as much as you want. It's a beautiful product and I love talking about it. So don't feel like there's a right or wrong way here, but you can actually create content or ads on social media, have people come to you, because you that are here, you probably saw something that one of us posted and you got curious and wanted to see this masterclass, right? We actually have free masterclasses on the platform that we can send out to people. And then they will look at the masterclass just as you are watching this masterclass. And if you want to look at this educational platform, you can actually see this automated sales process for yourself, which means that you will go in, you will go through a discovery process, which is amazing. This will actually help you to crystallize who you are at a soul level or in your heart. Like, what are you truly passionate about? Is it health and wellness? Is it freedom? Is it something completely different? Is it animals, the environment? Whatever it is, you can use that as your personal branding, right? And you will actually go through this process and see how this business model and this company can be well suited for you to really make your dreams a reality. And then you will actually also book a call with a digital business specialist. These are people who are really great at answering any questions that you have and helping you put up the strategy that works best for you. And if you want to have like a payment plan, they will help you with all of that as well. So then you will go through, you will invest in your future by purchasing your own products and invest in your health and your wealth and your freedom. And you will go through your launch your business with our step-by-step mentorship. And this is like an academy that brings the freedom to your business all in one place. So we teach you how to leverage your business on social media, support you to partner with a high profit offer. So you don't have to think about what to offer or needing to create your own offer, because this is already here. This is already high converting. The water basically sells itself when people try it and feel it. Most of us, we really feel it and we want to have it for ourselves. And as you see, they also provide all of the automated tools and systems and the mentorship in one place so that you can take action right away. And you can actually start to earn while you learn to become a pro. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to become great. So inside of the academy, you will have access to our discovery process. Choose the high profit offer, understanding the numbers, and have a look at the legacy wealth long-term vision. And you'll have education and training with high-level masterclasses, money mindsets, and how to launch your business courses. You will have access to exclusive masterminds each year and our one-of-a-kind global community where the people in here, oh my God, I'm so grateful for the people in here. They are one of my favorite mentors that has completely helped me to rewire my mind so that I can see clearer, think bigger, and act accordingly so that I can change lives for other people. To realize that it's not about ego, it's about we go. It's about really taking back the power to the individuals instead of just supporting all of the big companies out there. It's taking back the power to the people. So we have expert education and training with high-level mentors, some of which you might already recognize. We have money mastery, marketing one-on-one, sales fundamentals, how to work on Instagram or Facebook with ads or organically, up-level your mindset, embodiment, leadership. They offer specific trainings and so much more. And they do the sales for us. So we can actually start earning money while we sleep or while we do the things that we are most passionate about, living our purpose. So the discovery process is the first step, and I highly recommend it because this is important for you no matter what, to understand your vision. So receive this beautiful coaching process to get crystal clear on what you desire and what you are claiming for your life and your income moving forward. And there's this business due diligence process that really breaks down exactly how the offer we recommend works. Because as I told you, I've been victim of a scam. This is not a scam, but you need to understand how it works to be able to actually feel in your heart that, wow, it can actually be this good. It's not too good to be true. And then you will have your 45-minute call with a digital business specialist. And yeah, as I said, you will have access to money mindset and launch your business. You will actually see how you can start making high ticket sales within your first 30 days and connect to our global community. And you get the chance to try this out, to see this for yourself. And you have your first month special for only $49. So reach out to the one who invited you here. If it's me, Ying, or Sofie, or someone else, you will save 50% on your first month. Register and get access to our academy. Book a call, complete the discovery process, get super clear on your goals, because you already have your dreams. We can make it into a goal with a practical plan. And invest in your fast track strategy and products, and just launch your business and you're ready to go. If you by any chance do not feel like you want to proceed with this educational platform, you actually have your money back guarantee as well. So go in and try it. You are worth it. So I'm gonna stop sharing here. Oh, I have someone wanting to join us. So I want to just give you a little bit of background story. When I started, I did not have access to this digital educational platform. It is amazing and it helps me to take the pressure off. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love doing these calls. I love the numbers. I love talking about the water. I can do it over and over again. But at the same time, after a while, I feel like I know this. I don't need to repeat myself over and over again. And so I can imagine that you feel as well, that you don't want to talk about the same thing over and over again. This is why we have this process for you. Go through it deeper, understand it deeper, and then take action from an educated standpoint. Because you can't take a decision before you understand it, right? So this is just a little it's like a preface for your understanding. This is not the full picture. So get in, understand deeper the power of the water and the compensation plan and the automation. Because I did all of these things myself in the beginning. Like I was on calls all the time, meetings all of the time, doing material, creating everything from scratch. But now, as I have this, it's like taking off a heavy backpack and just like, oh my God, I can relax so much more. And I know that you can do too. This is why I feel even more confident showing this to you. Because thanks to this platform, I can live my dream life here in Tulum. I can relax my central nervous system. I can heal on a level that I didn't even know was possible. And I am turning into a new version of myself every week. It feels it's like I'm just growing as a blooming flower, like unending blooming. It feels like. And I want this for every single one of you to feel how that feels, to be in this ever expanding life force and joy and passion. Because when we are connected to that, I know that we can create such a more beautiful world where we work united, and yeah, we can create a world where the heart is in the center. Because the money is just a tool for us to free our time, to free our lives, so that we don't have to worry about money ever again. Because it's never money that's the problem. It's always the lack of money that's the problem. Oh, I can't afford that. Oh, I have to stress about this, da. Imagine just taking that away and never having to worry about that ever again. just knowing that it comes into you and you know that you provide something that will help heal the world and the planet. This is what we have here. So really looking forward to connect with you again. And if you have any questions, we are here. Does any one of you want to add anything, Ying or Sofie, or do we want to open up for?
Yeah, I would love to comment, and thank you so much, Claudia. Wow, I get so excited every time looking at this business model, because you can see what's ahead, and it's genuine, it's legit, and it's just on the right track. And also the freedom era is really, really amazing and so powerful. Imagine so much knowledge in there and so much help. And I really, really also connect to this, and also just the quality, because there's so many platforms out there you can sign up to, but this is really, really like quality content also that you share. You feel proud of sharing it. You want to share it because it's beautiful made, the content is great, and of course it's also support us. So that's like really like a game changer to have this on top on this a little bit, because I mean, the marketing strategy of the Magic is very American, and on our side of the world, we're used to a different way of approach. So the freedom era just lift all of us up in community, like communicating in a very beautiful way, and also at the same time, really supporting our development. I really feel supported and excited and motivated. I think motivation, of course, also working in the team, but also being on the platforms, I really feel it's shining through. And we have something special for you here. We have some announcements of giveaways, because this is also the art of giving and receiving. Ying.
Before I do that, I really want to also thank you, Claudia, for all of this. And just for me, it was actually the health part that I came into this business. Just seeing myself, I'm almost 40, and all of us is like aging, but we still look very young and healthy. And it's like, I always ask all the time when people ask me how old I am, it's like, yeah, they're just dropping their jaws. And I think that is the thing that is also helping us with the health, that we want to live as long as possible, so we can spread the love and helping other people to do this, and helping elevate the world to more lightened and pleasant way to be in this earth. So that's why we are here, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want to add to that, because I'm actually turning 40 next week. And I can't believe it myself when I look myself in the mirror. People always tell me, oh, you look like 25, 26. I'm like, thank you. Turning 40 soon.
Exactly.
So yeah, hydration is so important, but also feeling this energy and this love and this gratefulness that comes from knowing that you actually provide something so important. I feel that is also keeping us vibrant and young in a way. So yeah, and the trailblazer, I don't know what his name is, but he was asking if it's affiliate marketing. Yes, it's high ticket affiliate marketing. Like the best decision of my life to align with this. So much better than working with low ticket affiliate marketing, which I have done earlier in my life, where I had to make like a lot of sales to even be able to pay for my own monthly thing that I had to subscribe to or whatever. And then not talking about paying my rent and stuff like that, it was hard. I've seen that many like low ticket sales, it's like, it's a way of getting products that you like for free, basically, or working really hard to be successful. As you see with these numbers, you don't have to have a lot of sales every month to be able to sustain yourself, or if you have high goals, to earn a really high income. To earn $10,000 or euros it's not hard on this level where I'm at. I'm at 6A and I earn all 8 points. I need like 4 sales to be able to hit 10K. It's or 5. It's amazing. I can relax in a way that I never thought was possible.
Yes, that is so perfect in this community that we are doing. Is so beautifully for all of us. And if you don't want to go into the business, just do it for your health, and you will see that the wealth is also very important to be around and support our world.
It is.
Sofie, do you have something more?
Yeah, I just want to say I'll be 50 together with Enagic next year, so you all gotta have come and celebrate. I'm just as old as Enagic are. Enagic is. So that's quite, yeah. So
I
I'm
can't believe it.
yeah. That's very beautiful, and that's also why we have these special wellness giveaways. I mean, health and wealth go hand in hand, so we have some really beautiful wellness giveaways, and we actually have, like, for the people who aren't here, like a spinning wheel. And maybe Ying, you want to present the first wellness gifts we're gonna give away here?
Yes, and thank you for staying as long as you could and want to be in this, and we will have it in replay also. And at the first, people who are living in Sweden or not living in Sweden, but you can have it for profit later. We are giving away a nice day in Kallbadhuset here in Malmö that you can go and for free go in there and doing sauna and have a cold bath and just enjoy and relax in a very nice space here in Malmö. I will looking forward to share that place with you guys.
And the second gift is also like a super deluxe wellness treatment. By the way, I love Kallbadhuset in Malmö. If you haven't been to Malmö, I hope you get the chance. It's so beautiful there. It's like a double size of the ones we have here in Copenhagen. But we do have a very special gift, and that's like a spa treatment in Sofie in Copenhagen at Christianshavn. So this is like a super deluxe spa treatment, which is also a very beautiful place. It has a lot of history and it's just super cozy. I do some events there, but we have this opportunity also. So what we're gonna do is Ying gonna put in the names in so-called spinning wheel. We never did this before, but we thought it could be fun to do here live. So
yeah,
Ying,
I'm not scared, but I have the spinning wheel here, and not all of us have been in here, but I will take the names that have been here tonight, and we will see who's gonna win the first.
did you have the Facebook too? Did you put it in?
Yes.
Great.
Okay, that is so weird. So Sebastian that left us for a minute ago, he actually won that Kallbadhus, and he's living here, and he will be so amazed to have this, and I will share this space with him, so it's super nice.
Wow, great.
And for the next one, we'll see. We're just spinning more, I hope, for you guys in Copenhagen. So Remy, I think you're gonna come here to Copenhagen and sharing this amazing gift with Sofie in Copenhagen and with me, of course. So you are the winner of this second surprise that we had.
Wow, that's amazing. That's going to be an epic sauna. And of course, you're all welcome to join in, but this is like, yeah, amazing. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
So we're gonna wrap it up today, and thank you for being here with us and sharing this space. I am very super happy and thankful that all of you have been sharing this energy with us. Yes, Claudia?
Are we gonna have a Q&A as well?
Yes,
or
of course.
yeah, awesome. Yeah, so if anyone has some questions, we are here and we would love to answer anything that you have, that you wonder.
Do someone have?
You look so curious. Thank you. I think you came in a little bit late, so I don't know if you saw the whole thing,
But you can definitely watch it on the replay, and we're gonna put it on YouTube and put out the link, send it out to you guys as well, so you can see the full, presentation.
maybe
yes, hello.
cut my fail.
Yes, Emil.
Hello, there it is. Yeah, thank you so much. I feel blessed to be here. Thank you, Sophie, for inviting me. Yeah, I'm curious to get started, but it also takes quite a bit of funding in the beginning, I guess, to get the ball rolling. I don't know what to ask. Maybe I can just look it over again to get the full picture.
The compensation plan that you're asking for?
A compensation plan?
So maybe Claudia can take it, explain that a little bit.
I would love to answer on that, because when I started, I had zero money. So it is possible to start with nothing. It's of course a lot harder, but what I did was actually, because there are payment plans, thank God. So it's possible to just pay a down payment if you want to have your machine shipped to you. You don't have to pay the whole amount straight up, and you just build up your business from that. But what I did, I got a little bit creative, because as I told you, I was, oh, can you please mute yourself again? There's some
Yeah.
sound. Thank you. So what I did was asking for help, actually, because I saw the power of this business model, and I knew that if I would just go and run with this model, that I would start earning a good income pretty fast, because I understood the power of the product, and I even more so understood the power of the compensation plan, because I'm like mathematical brain. So I saw the numbers and I was just, yes. So I just borrowed money for the first down payment, and my friend was so amazing, just giving me like a year to pay it back. So it was no problem at all to just pay it back, and then just paying that small amount every month instead. There are also ways to get like different ways of like loans from the banks and stuff like that, if you want to pay it off for like an even longer period of time. But it doesn't have to be very expensive to get started, and it's also possible to start from nothing.
All right.
I
and then
would
you have to.
highly suggest to try out the first month at the educational platform to really understand the numbers model.
Yeah. You can also work with other people in the community to build the revenue of how you make it all started, like, or you have to work a lot on your own to like. Yeah. I
No,
guess
I
it must
think
be quick. Yeah.
you're always working for your own, but you always have a team with you who is working with this. So you never work alone. So you have step by step how to do and launch your business, and you always gonna have your sponsor and your mentor gonna help you when you're stuck or when you feel that you're not motivated, and and you're never gonna be alone in this business. We have a whole community, so you feel insecure or that you like now me and Sofie doing this masterclass together and with Claudia and all of the community, we just like, you know, connect with the people that you are in tune with and you want to level up with, then you have your own team. So that is the beauty with your own business, that you actually attracting in the people that you want to work with.
Yeah. And we will have like 3-way calls with you. We also have like regular webinars like this. You can also invite them to the group and ask them to watch the replay. It will all be there for you. Like we have so much that's already done, plug and play. Just like, okay, just show people where to go and ask them to watch it and then ask them what they think. And then we can jump on a call with them. So you definitely don't have to do it by yourself.
Beautiful. Yeah. Thank you. A lot of freedom.
Yes.
Commitment.
Beautiful.
Mm.
Do somebody else have some questions for this today, or?
I just want to express my gratitude to you. I think it was very beautiful, and you all have different parts of what you give away to others. I have a question just practically. When you are, if you are a person with quite low self-esteem, I think you touch on it, Ying, but I just want to how are they? I know that there are some courses, I think, some you can take, but how does anybody of you have that problem with the struggle of self-esteem that has been a roadblock for you on the way? So I just want to listen to that and how you fixed it, if it's possible for you.
I think all of
Thank
us
you.
have our own story, and I can share mine first. I mean, just starting this business for the first time, just being able to like lifting myself up to see my own true potential and actually going to be a business owner was a struggle for me, because I have always been programmed to work for other people, and I couldn't see where else, how I could leverage my life. And I mean, I have been also struggling with low self-esteem for a long time, and then you actually always gonna be a big-hearted and very sensitive about it. But I think for me, I have been doing a lot of inner work and a lot of taking help, invest in yourself, and just really see where are you lacking and who can you actually asking for help. Because when you are in your mind too much, then you just like losing yourself in that pittiness or victimhood that you cannot go out of it. Then it means that you need to actually doing something else that actually going really deeper inside of you. And I mean, I was very afraid of being vulnerable and share my story and be in front of a camera or being social media for that matter. But I knew when I came into my coaching business, I needed to share my story, share more about myself. I was in a coaching community, and I mean, I was investing almost like 200,000 in that community. But for me, losing all that money because I couldn't be vulnerable and asking for help. You know what I mean? That is coming from my insecurity to show the whole me, not being able to asking for help. Because when you don't ask for help or don't know what to ask for the right questions, because we are too afraid to being judged for who we are, but that is actually just in our own head. When I started to be more of myself and actually just like asking those stupid questions or showing more of myself on doing live, that I like, you know, I have dyslexia. I don't always write the picture perfect content, but I'm doing anyway. So you need to, I mean, when you level up in your own life, you can either talk about it that you're living up, but you also need to take those kind of actions that scares you the most. When it scares you the most, it means that you actually need to do it, because every level you have a new devil, and you need to be the one who actually have that courage to take on that phase and really see the things that triggers you right now. Don't shy away from it. Look in the eyes of that, like, what is it that you want from me? How can I be better? Ask the universe for support and your guidance. Is like, how can my life be better than this? And really go deep in and being vulnerable and be naked in all of the colors that you have, and really tapping in to see where you actually shying away from and work from there. Because your shadows is, I mean, some of us have dark shadows, and that's why I believe that's why we are call ourselves healers, because we have been to hell and back. And often when we coming from there, it means that we have a higher purpose in this life to go through. And don't let your story own you. You need to own your story and find your confidence, and really tapping into how you can be better than your stories. I hope that answered your question.
And
Thank you.
also,
Yes,
especially
Sofie.
with the freedom era, I started maybe from a little different place, because I've been more confident with social media and with teaching online. But my struggle has been my money mindset. It's like really like trying to develop and find the blockages. And the freedom era is really a great tool to help, like on different, wherever you are, as Ying says, wherever whatever level you are, or what you're fighting, or which devil you're facing, there is something for everyone. And personally, I love, like, I'm currently working on my money mindset and expanding. And it's like this system, or what in this community we're working is really like allowing this expansion. And this is also one of the things that's one of the subjects or courses in the freedom era that I really love, like working on the money mindset, how to expand you. But it's not only expanding your money mindset, it's expanding the whole you on so many levels, and really getting your vision clear, like really getting, maybe I have a vision because I'm pretty good at visualizing, but I haven't nailed it down. So this is like really like nailing down your vision, activating it, and getting it out to the world. So this is like the most amazing personal development on the same time as you're earning money. So that's really what I love about the freedom era, and working with Enetic too, actually. Yeah.
All about our limited beliefs and how hard we want to hold on to it. Because I mean, with money mindset, it's very easy. A lot of people don't understand. We can visualize and we want like to be free and be millionaires, but the actions you need to take step is investing in you. How you invest in yourself and be able to not attach to your money, because you know that every investment you do, either you lose, but you lose the money maybe, but you're actually gaining new skills. And that's what money helping you with, to leverage your own consciousness, that when you lose something better will always come. So you need to find a place where you can let go of not being attached to your emotions, your feelings, your money, or things that even people sometimes. So you just like, how can it be better for you? And it's depending where you are in life and what you actually like admit to yourself where you are stuck, and ask for help, because there is a lot of help to get.
And also, I believe that money doesn't have a value of its own. Like money only has a value when it's in flow. We exchange it for something that actually has real value. Like, for example, our health, or our food, or our you know, a place to stay, or our skill sets that we will carry with us for life. That's like, it's priceless in a way as well.
Yeah.
And I
Because
also want
we are here to learn. We are here to learn everything that we are in this earth. And I think when we are facing hardship in our life is the biggest lessons that can make a triumph for your own greatness.
and I also just want to add that I'm also super grateful to have been working with Claudia on this, that introduced me to it, and working in the team for always being so precise and nailing it. And also for you and me, like, you know, there's really like a very supportive community, and we have Claudia also as in our team, like really leading and taking charge. So you always feel very helped. So I think that's like in this community also a very beautiful way to work, and also a very safe container to develop and to develop your business in. So yeah, I'm also super grateful for that.
I see here that Jorn has a question.
No question, just thank you for sharing your passion. I love to be connected to people who love what you're doing. And what you also say, Claudia, follow your passion and money will come. And we are enter a new time now where we need to help each other to raise the frequency. And we are amazing creature. We will soon go in the quantum field where you will instantly create when you are connected with your heart and true to yourself. And we are so, so powerful. We can't even imagine. Money will not be a problem in your future. We need to help each other to center our heart and be true to ourselves. Then we will real fast enter the real kingdom, human kingdom. And that's so amazing. So thank you. I'm honored to be with so young, beautiful souls. Thank you.
Thank you, Jan.
Thank you so much, Jörn. Jörn have been with us since day one. We are so grateful for you, and maybe me and Sofie will send you a nice gift from us to really supporting us and being here in our lives and really supporting us. I'm forever grateful.
Yes, so thank you so much for joining us here on our last, but not the last.
This is just the beginning, Sofie.
Yeah, I mean, this is the last masterclass of the year, but do reach out for us for the links for the Freedom Era and for the links for the business. I mean, for the Claudia, Ying, or me, whoever's invited you on here. And we will continue our work, so just follow on Facebook and Instagram. And we will also, there'll be some exciting masterclasses coming up soon in our like bigger community. So we will also keep you posted on that. So Claudia, is there anything you would like to wrap up here on this beautiful
Just
evening?
so much gratefulness. I'm overjoyed to share this space with you, and thank you for watching. And I really look forward to talking to you again. So if you ever want to discuss something in more detail, just hook us up on a phone call, and yeah, I would be pleased to talk to you again.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Gonna end this.
Yes, thank you so much for being here tonight. Bless you all. And have
Thank
a
you.
beautiful
Bless you.
Bye.